Have you ever heard the term see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil? So what came to me as a little bit of a download was that when we take those three things and we start to understand why it's there, we start to understand every component that we're putting out into the universe. So where we're choosing not to listen to things, we're choosing not to see things, and we're choosing not to speak up and speak our truth, this all aligns into our own awakening process that we're going through all the time. And that awakening process leads us to the Christ within. And when we're in the Christ within, we start to unfold different things in different segments from our life. And we become the ultimate creator of everything from us to God. As we're stepping into this journey, as we unfold certain blocks and limitations for ourselves, we start to realize that if we're not open, if we are struggling to speak up, if we're hiding, if we're being shy, if we are not wanting to see different things, all of a sudden what happens with the body is the body starts to shift its own conscious awareness. So if you're loving this so far, please like and subscribe to my channel so you can dive in and do this more with me. I'm Sherry Collins and I just love having you guys here so we can have these discussions. Feel free to post in the chat anytime. I'd love to see what you guys are kind of having these epiphanies with. So as this stuff unfolds, I want you to start to think for yourself as where am I not wanting to see different things for myself? So if you have eye issues, glaucoma, or your vision is not 20/20 or better, these things will show us where we're trying to avoid, or we're wearing rose-colored glasses, where we're tending to put our focus on things that we truly don't even desire for ourselves. When we choose not to hear things, that's tinnitus, that's blocked ears, all constantly shifting the eardrums, shaking our head, or, we've heard things in the past that don't resonate anymore, and we're trying to move and shift that conscious energy out of our awareness so that we can actually fully step in and start to hear fully everything that's coming in. And then the other one is see, right? Sorry. Speak no evil. So when it comes to that, if we're not speaking our absolute truth, then we are literally hiding behind words. When we're casting spells with our words, we're the first ones to hear those things because it's coming from the brain and coming out the mouth. And so when we are not speaking authentically, we're not speaking in true alignment in our authenticity, you're going to start to notice that you'll have these things where it's like, that didn't resonate, or, I've changed my opinion on that, or my perspective on that. And then when we go to speak, we hold ourselves back for a second to be able to speak the truth. This is where we are all navigating into. We always want to come into exactly where we want to be with our words, what we're seeing and what we're hearing for ourselves. And this will translate for you into a higher conscious state for yourself, because now you're becoming totally aware of everything around you. Now, there's another component to this, and this is how we feel. When we are coming from the feeling state, we're coming into ourselves knowing that we are in a pure love state. And I know a lot of people will say it's a different thing for them, and other creators will call it different things, but in all actuality, when we're coming from pure love of self and we're stepping authentically into all of these things, everything starts to right itself in this moment. And when it starts to right itself, you're going to start to notice that things of the past don't exist anymore, or it wasn't the way they thought it was, or it was said a different way. And what I mean by that is I've actually had clients tell me that they'll approach their family and said, do you remember when we were on this boat and this happened? And the family will all look at them and go, that never happened. That's them in a different conscious state of awareness than their family. They've already shifted a timeline, or they've shifted a perspective for themselves from the past into the now. And once they do that, they start to rewrite parts of their life. For me, because I can read timelines, it's very easy to be able to go in and shift that timeline very, very easily. And I actually teach people how to do it in my Akashic class. We teach you how you can shift and change things so that in this now moment, it's perfect. It's the harmony you desire. So if you're interested in that, I'll post that in the comments below. But self-mastery comes into the conscious awareness of what are you being, what are you doing, how are you behaving, and how are you living. And that comes into a state of being within yourself, where when you step into the truth of conscious creation for yourself, everything is perfect and it's in perfect harmony, and you become magnetized to love. And it is so amazing. I actually just shifted a client this morning around this exact thing with her parents, realizing that she needed to take on a wife role instead of a mother role. And it was so beautiful to watch the light bulbs shift on in her brain going, oh my gosh, I did that. And we went from one state of consciousness into, yes, I'm fully into this marriage. I want it to succeed and I want it to go. Whereas before it was like, am I balanced in this, right? Am I ready to leave or am I ready to bring this full circle? You have that choice every moment of your day. What are you hearing? What are you speaking? And what are you digesting for yourself into your own conscious awareness? So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Have a great day.